What's going on, everybody? My name is C4. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're here for episode 45 of our Madden 24 Arizona Cardinals franchise mode. We're going to do a double header here. Week 2 at home against the Commanders. Week 3 on the road against the Seattle Seahawks as our 21-0 record dating back to last year, including last year's playoff run and Super Bowl victory. Our undefeated streak continues. And really, that's the big talking point for us right now. Really, that's all we got. We are going until we lose. And then once we lose, maybe the wheels fall off. Maybe some players start to get disgruntled, but for right now, every single person is checked in, locked in for one complete goal, and that is to go back-to-back undefeated seasons. So before we get into our two games, the big question from last week was the trade. Now, this does feel a little bit like we're just trying to move pieces around and freshen things up a little bit, but the reality is Boogie Basham at 28 years old is pretty much at his ceiling. And we got we kind of worked through all the offers. This was a really generous offer from the Saints, which I think we're going to lean. The 5th and the 7th round pick are what it is. But we have D'Angelo Hamlin, a 25-year-old, 79 star dev wide receiver. While scouting the Commanders for our week and how we can beat them this week, he went off. 5 catches, 81 yards, 2 touchdowns for the second-year man out of Central Florida. But he is buried as wide receiver 3. Probably getting a little disgruntled with his role. Not seeing at least a path forward. Because coming to our team, we make this trade. He's going to be wide receiver 3, but there is a clear path forward. Hollywood Browns get up there in age. We don't have a lot of money coming into the wide receiver room. I mean, I'm looking at what he's done in the league. Again, you know, he's been a role player. Coming off 60 catches, 720 yards, 5 touchdowns. We make a trade. We're going to get 2 years of upside here. Again, no, the plan right now is to run this Cardinals series to the goddamn ground, being Madden 25 season. So if we went out and got Hammond, what would he mean? So we have a 2-year window for a wide receiver that when I look at my wide receiving room, Hollywood Brown at 29, getting pretty close, potentially with an expiration date when we want to check out. Archibald's got to step up. Rondell Moore's here. You know, if someone went down to injury, we don't love our depth. Nate Hilliard's, you know, kind of still a work in progress type player. So it'd be a nice move. And the reality is that if we make this move, my biggest concern is my run defense. When teams want to run the football on us, they kind of can, because my D tackles are 290 pounds and 290 pounds. So if I take Milton Williams, he goes from 87 to an 88. So we're going to get stronger at defensive end. And while we are obviously going to lose that 87 D tackle, we're going to be able to replace it with a 340-pound human-animal hybrid in Alex Jones, who's a run stuffer, who's going to be able to come in. That's going to be his job. Gives us a little bit more, you know, wiggle room. We can use your Duval for sure on the interior, the X factor. But it just, with his 97 strength, we get an absolute powerhouse in the middle. It's a better complement, and it gives us more balance on our defensive line. On top of the fact that Boogie Basham is also at his ceiling, I don't think he's going to get a whole lot better. Maybe 83. He's coming off, you know, a sell-high type season. Role player. The second in command. Well, not even second. He's probably third or fourth in command on our D-line, but still productive. 22 tackles, 15 TFLs, 8.5 sacks, and an interception last year. We traded for him in year 1 of this franchise. You know, he's been solid. He's been a good guy for us. So I do feel like this is the best move for the team going forward. Looking big picture, looking at how I want to get the D-line where I want to get it. I think it'll make us stronger against the run, and we get a little bit more depth at wide receiver. So we're going to take this trade with the New Orleans Saints. I might be able to get better picks if I really wanted to, but at the end of the day, I appreciate their offer, and we're going to welcome Hamlin to the Cardinals. So the trade now accepted. I'm going to give you guys a quick look here at the lineup, just to kind of give you where the dust has now settled. Before we get a little scouting report, Hamlin is going to be wide receiver 4. And it's going to be one of those things where this obviously just come back and bite us in the ass. Was this a move we had to make? No. So if we end up having an injury at defensive line where we get stretched thin, we're probably going to wish we had Boogie Basham. But the inverse, we've had legit injuries at wide receiver. Rondell Moore has missed multiple games. Hollywood Brown has missed multiple games. Archibald has missed multiple games. Been in a position that we've struggled to stay healthy with, more so than D-end. So I think just based off of probabilities, we're going to be more tested at the wide receiver depth and utilize Hamlin more than I think, knock on wood, our depth on the defensive line will be tested. So we went from 87 to 88 for Milton Williams at defensive end, and he's going to allow the star dev 340-pound human animal hybrid with that 97 strength, Alex Jones, to devour running backs before they even start and get after the quarterback when he can. So we got our week 2 matchup here against the Commanders. And because we're so far along here now, we're going, what, year 4, year 3, year 4, year 3? What year am I in? A lot of these teams have changed. And I want to just kind of get a quick scouting report. They got Blaine Piercy at quarterback. He was, at once upon a time, an X Factor. Was he? I thought he was. Maybe not. I swear he was the guy they drafted as an X Factor. And then he might have just lost depth chart after. I swear he was. But maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm tripping. But you get a guy, at least at one point in time, I know was a highly regarded quarterback prospect. They got Brian Robinson Jr., Scary Terry, 90. They got Curtis Samuel, Jahan Dotson at wide receiver. They got this guy, J.J. Gaffney, in Florida, 95 speed, 95 acceleration. Okay. X Factor tight end, Jared Studebaker. More of a blocker one, so it's not the end of the world there. Offensive line, Braden Daniels, 88. What happened there? That's developing like a monster. Ricky Stromberg at center. So, I mean, it's an average O-line. They still have Chase Young. Obviously, we started this franchise before he got traded IRL. Same with Montez Sweat. So they have the OGs there in terms of their pass rush. John Allen, 94. Deron Payne, 86. Linebacker core, Ebiketie. They got Jamin Davis, Kendall Fuller, Emmanuel Forbes, Alante Taylor, the Cookie Monster. Pretty goddamn good secondary as well. They actually wanted to keep Cam Curl in the building. I'm surprised they actually let him walk because they just went out this year in real life and just signed the 2018 Pro Bowl versus keeping some good homegrown talent. It is what it is, though. Pretty solid roster, all things considered. Am I worried? Absolutely not. I think this is going to be, especially at home, a terrific opportunity to continue our undefeated season, our undefeated streak, get it to 22-0. How we want to stop them? Well, it looks like pretty easy to stop. We're going to defend the run. Sure. I'll trust what they bring to me. And how you want to attack them? Well, we will throw it medium. I like that. 107 QB rating given up over the middle of the field. I think there's going to be plenty of opportunities for us to get some sort. Like right now, my big worry coming to week 1 is just there's no chemistry. There's no momentum with the passing offense. They struggle immensely. So if we can use this week potentially as a make-right, even though they do have some talent back there, I think that's going to be my biggest goal here. I want everyone to feel pretty good. Look, Hilliard, he hurt. He's our wide receiver 5 now, I guess. So like that, they're already seeing wide receiver is a spot. For some reason, these guys struggle to stay healthy. I don't know what it. Maybe we work them hard. We work them real hard. We got those jugs machines at 400 throw power, so they're breaking fingers left, right, and center. Maybe that's the only thing that explains it. As Marcus House has a hell of a week in practice, let's go kick the shit out of the commies. Let's bring the paid here. We got Milton Williams at D, and let's get a vibe how he's going to feel out here. Yep. Oh, right. Great tackling. Fantastic tackling. Oh, my God, dude. One thing that has remained true, even going back to last year, in the peak of the win streak, we always start out slow defensively. It's almost like we got to let them score to have us wake up. It's a big matchup here. Ojolari going up against Sam Cosme. There we go. No, don't matter. They're probably going to get another 28-yard run by Brian Robinson. Brutal, man. Just giving him a bunch of free yards on that one. Starting center Ricky Stromberg. Holding his arm. I mean, I didn't love that play call, man. That was such a soft defense. You're just asking for them to get yards there. Let's go, Milton. Let's go, Milton! Hey, those Ojolari, they're stealing a half sack, but Milton Williams at edge. What a game wrecker. And we forced the punt. This game, want to be, a way to find a rhythm for the passing offense. It just hasn't existed from week 1. So let's get some high percentage throws. And let's make sure Kyler has a good day. Just got hurt. It's Hollywood Brown limping up. What? Phantom injury. Well, Hamlin just off the plane from New Orleans. That was a touchdown. If we had half a second more, I think we might have had a touchdown on his first catch. Quad strain. I mean, that doesn't sound too long of an injury. Might be more than just this game, though. Oh. I don't know if that's necessarily karma. Like, oh, you made that move, so we're going to go ahead and have your running back get hurt. Or your wide receiver get hurt, but it is what it is. And maybe that slip of the tongue might curse Roosevelt Bonds getting hurt today. All right, another similar play. Boom. Make the safe grab. Yeah, make the safe grab. Might have been able to get more on that one. Let's secure the ball. Man to a man. We're home. Crowd's cheering for us. Can that get the job done here in the red zone? Just no lanes. 3rd and goal. I'll say it right now. For this being our opening drive, I'll probably go for it. I don't think I'd settle for a field goal here. At home. That was stupid. John Allen's hurt. Ooh. Maybe we surprise him with a run? I think we go for this. I like our defense enough, especially how they started. Ooh. I'm gonna gamble on this one. I mean, let's just say, if it does, that's clearly what we should run here. Especially knowing John Allen's off the field. Let's go. Run him over. Moore's hurt. Did we just curse? We got a Keith Taylor reverse curse on the wide receiver after making that trade. Okay, Brian Robinson out here looking like fucking Barry Sanders. Bring the pressure. 3rd and 2. Heat-seeking missile here. Yes! They might go for that. We were aggressive and went for it. Are they going to trade aggressiveness? Kind of in no man's land. We force the punt again. Oh my God! They don't want to stop the run. Weak linebackers. That man, outstanding. Break a couple ankles on the way. Oh baby, X Factor enabled for Bonds. Keep feeding them. At this point, keep feeding them. Oh, for fuck's sakes! 3rd injury. Hollywood Brown, Rondale Moore, now Roosevelt Bonds. Stinger. We got Alex McGee in. Promising draft pick, rookie. But he's no Roosevelt Bonds. Hip bursitis. Put McGee in until he's ready to go, just because he is an injury-prone player. Don't need him rushing back. We got 3rd and long. Hey, Rondale Moore also back there in the slot. You love seeing that. Oh, that was going to be a hell of a ball, man. A lot of pressure. I think we'll take the points here, kick the field goal. Best damn kicker in the league, baby. 10-zip. Go inside. Oh, my God, man. We unleashed a freak. Give me the ball back. 3rd and 6. I'm looking for Marcus House, ideally. Past the sticks. Come back to it. Safe grab. Move the chains. Oh, man. Too easy. Too easy, man. At this point, I just hope we get out of this one injury-free for the rest of the team. We paid our due for the injury gods here already. Oh, yeah. Get on that. I mean, that would have been That would have been something. That would have been icing on the cake. But Milton Williams, I'll take almost the injury curse. If that's what we got by making that trade, he's unstoppable. 290 pounds of destruction. Look, they're terrified, man. That whole left-hand side of the O-line, pissing down their leg. Blitz. Let's get this safety here. Heat-seeking missile time. Oh, no. No. No, man. Come. What a meme. 99-yard Brian Robinson. I was trying to have a little fun there with the all-out blitz. There we go. Big grab there. Easy. High completion throw. Trying to get a 2-for-1 here. We get the ball to start the second half. Also wouldn't hate getting Kyler a little bit of confidence here. Some easy throws to the 1. We go the big unit here. Second and goal. Oh, wow. Terrible vision. That's on me. Third and goal, the 1. I honestly think we should run this, but coach wants to throw it. Obviously trying to get some confidence here for our QB. And Marcus House on the board. We get the ball to start the second half. Chance to put a dagger in this one and make everyone forget about the 99-yard Brian Robinson touchdown run. There we go, Marcus House. Great throw, Kyler Murray. He was getting smashed. Run someone over. Here we go. Rookie gets in. That's what we like to see. Going for it on their own 33. See if we can get something here with Ojulari. Only 1 sack. I mean, if we can create a healthy competition. Damn. Oh, no. That's our X Factor tight end. We can create a healthy competition by Milton Williams getting sacks. That's going to motivate the MVP in Ojulari to play even better. That's the ultimate win-win. But Sam Cosby's had a day so far. Ojulari has not had a lot of opportunities. Ooh. I mean, they're not going away. Very close to getting a heat-seeking missile there by Owen Papa, but they're going to find Gerald Everett and keep a pulse here in the 4th. Oh, my God, Milton. Oh, come on. This is I said he fucking... I mean, I guess if you got Scary Terry, he can make a play. I don't know what Milton... What a possessed animal he is. Alex Jones is getting the best out of Milton Williams. And then just, like, fucking... Let's dagger right now. This next drive, put him away. Stop fucking playing with our food here. I'm going 4 down. We're up 10. It's going to play into their hand. We got shoe clock on it. Play in their hand for us to punt it back and get nothing on this drive. I'm going to make them earn it. Boom. Oh, great. Another injury. 4 and counting on the day. Well, if you mean I just gotta use more Roosevelt. Is this a fucking joke? All right, we got James Conner in at running back. Where's you know he's been itching though. James Conner's been sitting there looking at fullback on the dislocated elbow for McGee. That is not good. Fuck yeah, there you go. There you go. Best fullback in the league. And with that 1 rushing touchdown, it's probably secured the Pro Bowl nod. Dude, these angle, like that's the, you know, we're obviously winning and I'm not pitching, But like that automatic where like they have a bubble around them, a force field. That's when the all Madden bullshit. That's what we had last year. Like there's no reason my guy takes that bad and exaggerated of a tackle angle. It only happens it's like RNG sprinkled in. Luckily enough, Commanders suck ass and it's not coming back to bite us in the butt. But that is 22 wins in a row. And it gave, you know what? We deserve to win that one. I'll say that. Commanders hung around. Our defense is definitely feeling the loss of Sean McDermott as our defensive coordinator. But, I mean, Kyler Murray was efficient. No turnovers, which is a win. Roosevelt, our run game was on point. He picked up an injury, though. We're going to see the severity. I don't think it's going to linger. 154 yards, 2 touchdowns. The rookie McGee got on the board. James Conner got on the board. Late injury to Calvin Austin, but he'll be back next week. Marcus House, 85 yards and a touchdown. You like seeing that, but just kind of got the, shared the love here. Like Hamlin getting a catch as well, getting involved. On the defensive side, Milton Williams, his first game at D-end. Yep, 5 TFLs, 3.5 sacks. Likely a defensive player of the week performance. 2 TFLs and a sack from Ojulari, which is what he did week 1, I believe. Half a sack there for Duval. And Popo had a couple drop picks. A lot of bounces went the way of the Commanders. Top of a 99-yard touchdown run, but happy with the way we went. It's all about getting the dub at the end of the day. So at the end of the day, only one long-term injury. Alex McGee, dislocated elbow, out for pretty much a month. Coming out of the 40-30 victory, we get a Player of the Week award, which I'm going to assume is Milton Williams, and it is. 5 tackles, 3 sacks, forced fumble. Also had 5 TFLs. Not a bad start for your first game at defensive end. And rounding out today's episode is a big-time divisional matchup against Seattle Seahawks, who are too early to really put weight on, but they are second in the division, 86 overall. They have a top 5 rushing offense. Our team kind of sucks ass and stuck in the run, so a little worried, but look at that. They have the 32nd. They're averaging 41 points allowed. Nice. A lot of passing yards. Nice. So it's boding pretty well for our squad here. Let's see if we can get some sort of boost here. Either talk a lot of crap, maybe motivate them. Hopefully not. What do we got? Short week. We have Jalen Thompson, the veteran, on the defensive side of the ball. We got to step up as a defense. Short week. Let's shut them down. Beat the Seahawks, 2 or fewer offensive. How our defense is played. You know, probably going to give up points on the first down. Probably give it some garbage time. But we'll try our best. Let's see what kind of game plan. We want to air this one out. We actually set our focus scouts this week. Still pretty early to get a feel for the draft class. But let's kind of come with a hell of a game plan here against, well, we want to definitely stop the run. And they're going outside run. Kenneth Walker is a dog. I got to sign Kenneth Walker. I got to get up here. Hang it up somewhere. How we want to attack them? Well, throwing it short. They have Jalen Ramsey. Interesting. We'll go through training. We'll get a very quick look at the Seahawks roster. That's what. We're at that point. We're long enough in the franchise mode. You have stuff like that. We're like, what? Seattle is Jalen Ramsey? How did that happen? I wonder what else they might have surprisingly done to improve the roster. We are fully healthy outside of our outstanding injuries that happened going into practice. But to get some vibes here, Seattle. So Kenneth Walker's a beast, but I like, who do they got at QB? Have they drafted a quarterback? Let's see. They have DJ Leonard as their quarterback. Okay. Solid. Kenneth Walker, 96. Got DK, JSN, LaVisca, Chanel is there. Kowalski, Noah Fant. Man, Addison Boone had like 200 yards against us last year as the backup. Charles Cross, Bradford, Jacobson, Davidson. All right, pretty good O-line. Defensive front also not too shabby, but I'm definitely seeing we should be able to run the football against them. That is a weak front 7. Secondary, not bad. Jalen Ramsey, 90. How are they so bad? That's solid. This is one of the better secondaries I've seen. Jalen Ramsey, 94. 90 for Witherspoon, superstar depth. Tariq Woolen, height, weight, speed, all-star. Even this Newman guy looks pretty good. They're 4 deep at corner. The veteran Diggs. Jamal Adams is still there. Braylon Duval's brother, Bobby Duval. Nice role player. I mean, very surprising their secondary struggling as much as they are. I would assume the run defense wouldn't be good. But big-time matchup on the road to try to extend the win streak to 23 games. We already said. We got to hold them under 2 scores. We know they're getting a score in their first drive. It's just what our defense does. We're going to be Papo here. Try to take away some of these easy throws. That's exactly what we need. Love to see that. Quarter blitz. Garrett Williams from the slot gets home. And we're going to see if we can bend and not break. Let's go, Papo. Watch 8-7. We're going screen. Would you believe I have X Factors and Superstars on that side of the field? Would you? Would you believe that? Garbage defending. This matchup's our offense versus their defense, so if they score, we absolutely have to match. Tough grab there by Archibald. Holds on, gain of 19, up to the 50. Oh, that Roosevelt Bods. Element of this game doesn't have that, as Gus Johnson would say, get away from the cop speed. Damn, nothing there. Third and medium. Coming up, let's get something good here on the shuffle. I'll let you know what I get. King of the Hill theme. We're going King of the Hill theme. White dish, 3rd and 5. Let's go, Bubba. Let's go, Bubba. Get in there. Lady Bird. Beautiful Marcus House. There we go. Braylon Duval eats that one alive. Finally, something from the interior. As much as we saw immediate return on investment on Milton Williams moving to DN, D tackles did nothing last game, and not much on that first drive. So let's see if we can get them going. Ooh, X Factor enabled. He's going to eat these guys alive on the inside. Let's go, baby. Oh, look at that get off. What a beast. Game wrecker. Rock that baby to sleep. No dumb penalties. This is a gimme. I'm going to tell you what, until Duval gets out of that X Factor, we're going to use him on the inside. Oh my God, dude. The Howie Roseman approach that we came to this roster, building through the trenches. That was the biggest reason why we were undefeated and on a 22-game win streak. You just can't stop it. Who are you double teaming? Everyone gets single team. Someone is going to get left open. Safe grab. Just safe grab. Yes. We did. I don't think we safe grab. I think Witherspoon's taking his head off. Interesting. Let's get something else in here. I'll tell you what's coming up on the shuffle. Ooh, a little battery Metallica. That's a good one. Well, the only thing that got battery there is Kyler Murray in the pocket. Gets smashed by Devin Bush. Give me something good. Double post, I guess. Been a minute since you run that. That's usually can be a money play. Depending on the linebacker that gets matched up against House. That's where we're looking. Oh, it's tight. I could say something vulgar, but I'm not going to. But I know. No, I'm not saying it. Oh my God, just picking on Tariq Woolen. You got straight line speed, but the shifty guys give him trouble. All right, there we go. Finally, coach dialing up something money. 3rd and goal. You know where we want to go on this one. Oh my God, I almost got. Oh. I don't know who that was. Might have been Witherspoon. My guys are doing the jerk off. I appreciate it. Who's that? 21. Oh, what an idiot. Look at that. Oh, hell of a job, DK. That could have been pick 6. But we punished the young quarterback on the overthrow. I mean, they're throwing everything at the wall right now to try to get something going. Open it up, high-risk plays, we punish them. Just a massive overthrow. And honestly, kudos to DK. Wasn't quite when he chased down Budda Baker, but equally as important. Push it up a little bit. Usually he's played sucker or end up an interception. We'll see what we can do. Calvin also at the backfield. We got Rondale Moore in the slot. Bad throw. We had him. Take the points again. Oh, my. There you go. Game wrecker. They're waving the white flag. Ojulari, sack streak continues 3 straight games to start the year. Hasn't gone nuclear yet, but these are important plays. 3rd and 6. I like House. Archibald underneath. They're technically their defense is playing well there. They average 41 against, and they're probably going to hold us under that. You have to give them a silver lining, but can't handle our rushing attack. Let's see if we can punch this one in, run the score up. It's always a divisional game. We like to run them. You got to beat up on your divisional teams. Ooh, Calvin Austin up the middle. This should be 34 points. Blocked up exceptionally well. Efficient football. The undefeated streak is going to continue. Every episode 1-0, 2-0. How many games we're playing, and we go 2-0. A lot easier than the... Hey, I think, honestly, give kudos to the Commanders for making that game as competitive as it was. But the win streak is extended to 23 games. Outstanding from Kyler Murray's best game all year. 172 yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks. Buck 53 for Roosevelt Bonds, 57 and a tutty for Calvin Austin. No one has had an answer for our rushing attack this year. Marcus House, 53 yards, 3 hat tricks. Three touchdowns, hat trick. Wish he had 3 hat tricks. Big time performance, Ronald Moore, 50 yards. Again, passing offense hasn't been ridiculous, but it's been efficient. 4 TFLs, 2 sacks for Duval, who when he got into that X factor, he was unstoppable. 2 TFLs, 2 sacks for Ojulari. TFL for Hodges, TFL and a sack from Garrett Williams. A pick from Jalen Thompson, which might have been a pick 6. It wasn't for an excellent pay by DK Metcalf. But we're 3-0. I don't know when we're losing. So we hit our goal. Hopefully it's a really nice boost. Like I said, I'm pretty sure this is one that's just like, oh, everybody gets +5, man coverage, zone coverage. Resulted in +10 morale. Oh, okay. Got the random bracket in there. +10 morale for the D-line. No, that's kind of, I don't think we have any morale hits. We've won every game for 2 straight years. Well, that will bring us to week 4. Maybe, again, sometimes it's the day of, but maybe the player will do that whole West Coast trip. In the next episode, we get the Raiders, and then the second game against the San Francisco 49ers are 0-3, looking to get out of the basement of the NFC West. But the Cardinals, man, look at the upgrades. We'll spend those. You know what? We got Keith Taylor, the legend, the glue that is holding everything here together. I think you could say the undefeated streak comes down to him and his locker room talks and what he brings. But I think the star of today, because of all the moves and the trades, is Milton Williams, who is thriving at defensive end. And hell, man, at this rate, he's leading the sack race between him and Ojulari. That is how goddamn good he has been. Well, that'll do it for me today, guys. Thank you very much for watching. As always, your first time stopping by, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, smash the like button if you enjoyed. Until next time, it's your boy C4. Say peace. I love ya. Have a good one.